Yeah, so what would you like me to talk
If
about?
you go back to when you sat in a day like this, what were you thinking?
I thought it was going to be one of those cells at the end of the day, where there was 10 opportunities for really good deals on the Gold Coast or something like that.
Yep.
So when I came and saw all the asset protection and some of the mistakes that we had made pre-deed, realised the opportunities were certainly out there. So after seeing it wasn't a sell, so to speak, we went on board. So
Yep.
we've loved every bit of it.
How much have you been to? Like, how many events would you have been to during that 2 years?
Good question. Well, we started with your course, Dymphna, so we probably went to probably 5 or 6 weekends, 5 weekends away, and then we branched off to Fast Profits with Ian. So we've probably done a few weekends with him. So I don't know, probably 10? 10? Yeah, 10. Probably.
About that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you obviously, people really hesitate about education and how, I don't know, I don't want to pay for education, that kind of stuff. But what would you say? I mean, has it been valuable to you?
We actually had this conversation at lunchtime with some of our friends, and thanks Paul for shouting. Very, very nice of you. But when you leave school, I suppose when I left school, we haven't spent a cent from then on our education, and we're only just discussing that about Pythagoras' theorem and all that sort of stuff. I think it's just awesome the education we've had through your process, invaluable.
And you're going to keep going?
Absolutely, yeah.
Where's your road heading from here?
Back to road.
That's why I was picking on road, because I knew it was here, that's why I picked on roads.
Well, I did tell you when I spoke to you the other day about we had half the population of road coming, I think it's about 10. And you laughed like that, and I said, no, I'm only joking, it's only a quarter. But we do have some other friends in the audience as well that we've introduced to some of your programs, Dymphna, and I'm very guarded who I tell, I suppose, because a lot of people see you as a tall poppy, I suppose, but a lot of the people that I talk to can't really get a grip of what we're about, so I only sort of talk to people that I think may help them, and that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah. And are those figures real?
Which ones are those?
Your figures here.
Oh, yeah. I think we had a little bit more positive cash flow at the start, but...
Oh, to start?
Yeah, to start, but, they're fairly accurate, yeah.
Okay. So it's definitely out there, there's positive cash flow deals out there?
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can make a bit of money in the market if you get out there and get active?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to talk about deals, am I?
No.
No. I think there's opportunities everywhere, but it's just we did sell some assets along the way, you know that, and it's what you do with the money when you move forward, rather than being emotionally attached to the asset. We had a couple that we got rid of, and I have really no emotional attachment apart from probably the only asset we have got, which is one on the board there, which we did get emotionally attached with, and that's the worst one on our portfolio. So we sort of just sat up on the balcony eating our prawns with Jared, my son over there, and just throwing the $50 bills over the balcony. So still doing it. So, but it's a learning process. That was pre-D, that one. So there's opportunities everywhere.
So what would you say to somebody who's sitting here hearing me talk for the first time?
I think the education is invaluable. The 10 times the amount, we certainly made that in our first deal, miles more than that. So, and can I talk about the joint venture? Just what I said.
Yeah.
Okay. We were at one of your one-day events. Anyway. I just got to be a bit careful what I say. So we're at one of the one-days, and we're talking about joint ventures and all those things, and my motto was always was if we couldn't afford to do it ourselves, I'd never do it with anybody else.
Say what you really said.
I said, as long as my ass points to the ground, I won't be doing a joint venture with anybody else. And that was on the Sunday. And the Monday, we were home, Monday morning, very next Monday morning, and a deal came up on the computer, and I actually was home, which was
Which is
unusual.
the forum, which is where the students chat to each other and stuff.
So there's an opportunity for a deal for X amount of cash, and we would be the cash component, and the other person was the joint venture partner, who found the deal. So we've a couple of those, that couple that were on before, and it's been absolutely amazing, the journey, and that's actually when one door closes, another one opens.
It leads you down the whole path.
And the other opportunities now, we're doing another deal with our son, and then maybe another one.
Good. How old's your son?
22, I think.
That time. Where is he?
He's high.
There you go. About time you got into the market, yes.
So there's opportunities everywhere. You just got to, we can do a feasibility as long as we know the ins and outs. I can do it probably within an hour now. So.
And how much did you really spend doing that stuff beforehand?
Nil.
Yeah.
Because we did do one prior in another rural town in Western Australia, and we got an account for $25,000 for the water, which we never knew was coming. So
Due diligence.
yeah, due diligence, no due diligence at all. Just fly by the seat of your pants. So now everything, our office isn't big enough. We actually built another office. Jared's built that. So Marian wants to get me out of the house. And if I could just say that's where that spike was. Where was that spike?
Yeah. Yeah. That's because you got into another deal.
I had another thing for that, but that's all right. Just Marian shopping.
Oh my God, it was not.
So,
You went into another deal and then that one hasn't quite finished yet to get you back up above that again.
but it's what you can do. I think the really important thing, it doesn't matter what you start with. All the times we've been away to all these different events, there's that many different people with absolutely zero, and we've experienced that through our joint venture partners. Zero, but fantastic people. And you really gain confidence by like-minded people trying to achieve, and it can be 5,000 passive or 100 or what, doesn't really matter. I know it's 95,000 difference, but it's how you achieve it and the people you meet along the journey.
Very good. Thank you very much.